Alexa's so hard-headed. She don't listen to nothing I say. Alexa, stop! Alexa! Hold a minute. Yeah. Hi, y'all. I just wanted to play a little bit of what makes you feel like doing stuff like ooh, ooh, for my on my YouTube channel. Um, my name is DebraAnnMatthews, and my YouTube channel is called Lose Weight with Me. And I ask you to join me with your weight loss goals. I like to say whether it's knee pain, back pain, chronic pain, whatever you get, obesity, overweight, come on over here to lose weight with me. And one of the things I'm kind of proud of the fact that my mobility has improved such that even though I struggle, even though I ain't got no money, even though I need a little bit more help. I've never been this broke in my whole life. I've been broke. But guess what? I'm not overeating. Isn't that amazing? And I've lost like 228.4 pounds. And I'm like, look, sign me up for broke behind door number one. Because guess what happens when you have a need? You get creative, especially when you have the support that you need. So I started off, as y'all know, well, you may not know, I got my wheelchair in June 2021. As soon as I got it, my insurance used to take me, my insurance used to take me to the pool. It was during COVID. So I would go 2 days a week, 2 hours a day. That's it. And other than that, I was in the bed, child. But I just kept going and kept going. 2 days a week, 2 hours. When nobody else in the pool with me, I'd be in the pool exercising and singing. That's all. And then I started going to group classes. And then one day I was sitting on the bed. I used to have Alexa with the TV. So me and this lady I hired to help me, we was watching some blues music or something. And I was sitting at the end of the bed and I couldn't get up. But I told her, I said, don't worry, let me just fall on the floor. Because I used to always hit the floor and get up. And I hit the floor, baby. I couldn't get up. I was like, it was 45 minutes later. I'm screaming, I'm crying. She's skinny, so she can't help me. And I couldn't get up. And I was like, man, I got to have weight loss surgery. Okay, you see? And that's what we learned in this obesity action conference. We learned the terminology called virtual visual psychology. The more you think about something, the more you hear something, the more you're going to believe it. That's also something we learned in school too. That's marketing. When you need some washing powder, you're going to think Tide. When you need some dishwashing liquid, um, you're going to think, I don't know, Palmolive. So when you need a beverage, you're going to think Coke. Even if you want a Sprite, you're going to say, go get me a Coke. Because you're watching all those visuals in your mind. So in a minute, I'm going to talk to y'all about this breaking the code, the science of weight and how to use it to your advantage. That was the first session that we got. And it was so deep that I really should have been sitting on the front row, but Miss Debra was on the back row eating, taking pictures, because y'all doing anything just like you do when you're in school, being distracted. But I asked that. I said, can I have a copy of those slides? They said no. So I talked to the president. I said, may I have a copy of those? He said, I'll send them to you. I said, I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm just going to talk to my audience about them. But it was deep. And I wonder, and I'm going to ask after a while. I'm still trying to navigate the website and everything because it was such a good conference, such a good space to give you support in your journey if you're like me. So I did those exercises even before I got my wheelchair. When I was in the hotel, because my house burned down, when I was in the apartment, I used to go to classes at the food distribution, like where they give food out. They had this program where you go, you talk about health. It was on a Monday night, and then on Tuesday and Thursday you could exercise, and then they'll have food distributions and they'll have food demonstrations and give you the food and give you appliances. So the more you do, the more money you make. So I earned 600 because I didn't know about the Tuesday and Thursday exercises. But a lot of the people, this was their second year in the program, so they were there. And I'm talking about they would come to class. Where my snack at? I already ate my snack. See, I'm greedy. I was eating on this, and I was eating some of my cabbage because I didn't eat my cabbage for dinner. So I wake up and eat my food if I want to. So anyway, when I found out about it, I started going to the exercise classes. And that was really a good way to get me back to being active also. But they didn't have the grant after that year. And so, hey Michelle, hey one, hey y'all, hey Ladybug, how you doing? So and then after that I joined, it was a virtual class for ag extension, just a nutrition class right from the house during COVID. And then I started getting transportation to go to Ashland City to take Tai Chi in my wheelchair. And then they stopped taking me. That's why when I made my appointment to go to the corner to corner business, she was like, "Do you have insurance?" I'm like, "Yeah." But she was like, I'm like, "I'm not using them because they will book you and then don't show up the day of and say, we ain't coming." So that's one reason why I don't even worry about my insurance anymore. I just take paratransit. And then if all else fails, I just drive my car. And so, but anywho, um, just doing all the things, and we got something good here, y'all. What has helped me little by little, my home care workers, having a home care worker, and it made me really, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I mean, of course I needed it. Physically I needed it. I still need it. I don't want it, but I still need it. But just having somebody here to help me through the hard parts. My body was changing. I had already had BM incontinence when my house burned down in the hotel, and then I had massive urinary incontinence. My ears used to ring. I didn't even tell my doctor. I didn't even go to the doctor. I didn't tell nobody. I just stayed at home and dealt with it. When I stopped working, I was really laying in the bed all the time then. Except people, I mean, people come and see me. I go to the farm. I get up and do stuff because, I'm a community person. So, but it was COVID, so we couldn't do that much. We could go like, I don't know, we could go to the farm because the farm was outside. I could go to the health program, like that kind of stuff. But in either case, um, all the stuff, I don't know what I was talking about. But what I'm going to do is roll my hair up and talk to y'all about this weight loss thing. Like today, young lady came over and cooked, and I just remembered I did say chicken wings, chicken legs in the refrigerator, but I got all that food in the freezer. She went in the freezer and got some chicken. But she made 8 food preps, but it's not, it's really, I was thinking it's 8 food preps, but it's only one piece of thin chicken breast in each of them. So I said to her, well, you don't necessarily have to measure it because put 3 chicken legs is a 9 ounce. I mean, I've been doing it a while. But she haven't been doing it in a while. So she was like, I want to make sure I measure. I was like, no, you don't have to. But I got to do it. I got to reframe that because she don't know like me because I've been doing it. But she didn't even cook the chicken leg. So I got to go cook that tomorrow. Because 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So literally, since it's chicken breast and it's real thin, because I bought that thin chicken. It might be 3 to make 9 ounces of protein. So that means I got really food for 2 meals, 3 meals. See, 3 meals. So it's okay. That's okay because I still got a whole rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna buy more rotisserie chicken. And one lady in my YouTube, in my neighborhood said she'll make me some chicken soup because my stomach kind of bothering me, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's I'm scared and nervous because a little bit I am, or if I don't know. My cabbage is fresh. We made it Wednesday. I've been eating it Thursday. I ate a little bit of it today. I don't know. It's not that it's bad or anything. And so I'm telling y'all, the code to weight loss is sleep, rest, de-stress, food, and movement. But that rest and paying attention stuff, I'm paying attention to my body, okay? And so that's a good thing. What makes you feel like doing stuff like that? Ooh, ooh. And I'm getting up. I asked my teacher, I thought I had to wash my hair every week because I got it colored. She said, no, you have to keep it moisturized. So I got to keep it moisturized. My friend, she gave me this Miracle Mink hair. It's by a lady, black lady in Georgia. She had cancer, so she developed her own hair growth treatment to grow her hair. And so I asked Miss D, can I have a little bit of milk? And so I just got to make sure my hair is moisturized. And I really like it, even if it's not curly. I like it curly, but even if it's not curly, I got to figure out the way my beautician did it. She's the beauty school teacher, but she worked at Alta. She slicked that thing down. I can cook, Slim Collins. Let me tell you what the thing is. Well, when my wheelchair broke, it kicks me out of my routine, even though I have a manual wheelchair. And since I am literally on disability for PTSD, anxiety and depression, arthritis and morbid obesity, all that stuff, I you know what? I can clean my goddamn room up. I mean, that's I can clean my room. I know how to do it. I know how to clean my room up. I know how to organize stuff because I was raised to do it. When I first got my first apartment, whenever somebody would come over, they would say, it doesn't even look like you live in this apartment. So I can cook very well. I've been cooking since I was like in the 4th grade, 3rd grade. I love cooking. Essentially, I know how to do it. But I'm going to tell you what I don't feel like doing is cooking. I'm going to tell you what I don't feel like doing. I wash my clothes. I don't fold them up. They're everywhere. Okay? I will mop because you can't have my house funky. I will sweep because I can't have nothing down on the floor because ants going to come. That's going to mess up your property value. Okay? You got to take the trash out. If I got my wheelchair, I would do it. If my wheelchair break, I'll call and get my neighbors to do it. Because carrying my trash, and I keep my garbage can at the foot of the driveway, and somebody was going to pull your garbage, and I'm like, not unless you're going to come back on Thursday and pull it back out. I got to cut the middleman out, okay? The kids are all grown up. They can't take my trash out every week. Every week, okay? I can do all of this stuff. But I'm going to tell you what I'm not going to do. I don't feel like it. I guess I'm overstimulated. I've been listening to that. But I'm going to tell you what I can do. I can get up. Tomorrow, it's a free day. I got to go to the bank. I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. I'm going to drive my car to the bank tomorrow. I'm going to come back. I'm going to put that chicken in the oven on 350. I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut up that rotisserie chicken and put it in food prep containers. I'm going to open up some canned beans, put them in the oven, or else in my little vortex. Put some seasoning on them if I feel like it. If not, I can just put some seasoning on after they get done. Maybe put a little butter in them. Maybe not too much effort. Am I going to wash clothes tomorrow? I got some towels and I got some clothes to wear. I probably ain't going to be washing till next week till I run out of towels. I'm just telling you the truth. I can do a lot of that stuff. But I'm gonna tell you what I can do. I can go. I'm going to church Sunday, so okay. So I might wash some more clothes because I think I want to wear my white dress, my white off the shoulder dress to church Sunday. Is that being immodest if I wear off the shoulder dress to church? Maybe I won't wear that. Oh, I'm gonna wear my green dress to church. Oh, it's already clean. Woo! 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 But you know what? It's so long. It's so long. It's right there. It's so y'all seen that green dress and thing. I'm gonna wear that. So no ma'am, no sir, I ain't cooking. I ain't washing nothing else because I already got enough clean clothes. I'm gonna wear that green dress Monday. I'm gonna wear that green dress Sunday. Monday I'm going swimming. Tuesday I'm going exercise. I know I got some pink pants and a top. I can wear my same pink pants I wore last week to gym. I probably wash about Wednesday when I'm running out of towels. Don't let nobody give me a donation cash app. You know, I gotta tell y'all something. I can't tell y'all that. Okay, If I go to Sam's Club between now and Wednesday, I'm gonna start buying 2 towels like I do. Then I ain't gonna be able to. I'll tell y'all something. I used to wash every 3 weeks. Like what? Because I got a lot of towels. I got a lot of clothes. Anywho, it's just it's too much. You know what I gotta do that I ain't done? I gotta do my taxes. I gotta do my taxes. Okay, Miss Debra got to do her taxes, and that's probably why my stomach hurting. And what I got to do also is comb and brush my hair and keep it moisturized. But the way my stylist did it, she did it such a smooth way that my hair was looking. And I gained 1.4 pounds today, which is cool. But what I'm not going to do is gain no more weight by Monday. Even though I ate this, which, you know, it ain't the best of choices. So, I ate this. I ate one of those like Wednesday too, but I guess maybe that may be why I gained. It don't matter what I eat really, because everything I eat is good for me. But this is the thing that we talked about in the conference. I was like, is there really such a thing as a plateau? He says, yes. The thing is, your brain has to catch up what your body is doing. So, and I remember when I used to lose 19 pounds a month, I would gain 10 pounds back at the end of the month. And then by the next month, I would lose, it's like my body had to say, in case you starve, and let me hold on to these 10 pounds, and then I would lose it. Just like I gained 8 pounds during the week before the conference because I was stressed out. By the Monday after the conference, and I had 2 chocolate colored strawberries, and I had half of a chocolate cake. By Monday, I lost 5 pounds. By Friday, I lost 5.4 pounds. And one of the reasons I lost that weight is because for 2 nights, I didn't eat dinner because my wheelchair broke and nobody came over here to cook my food or heat it up or give it to me. So I'm like, I already ate something today. I ain't got to be pressed about eating because it's hard for me to change what I do when my wheelchair is my buffer. It can help me stand up, or I can push down and stand up, but I can move around. But when I have it, like the other day, I put all the stuff in my wheelchair and I walked my wheelchair to the hallway with all the stuff. See, it's my thing. So when it's not there, I don't know what to do. So it takes a minute. So that's all that is about. But if I want my hair to grow, I got to brush it, I got to comb, and I'm going to roll it. And so, but I kind of like wearing it like this right here. Like this right here, like this. Like when you just make it kind of smooth, like a swoop. I like a swoop. And then, but I gotta work on making it like smooth, and then with a little bump at the end. So I have a lot of products, so it's heavy. So it was cute when I left the gym, and this morning because I blow dried it a little bit with the roller still in, and then I just bumped it a little bit. It was cute. I wish I would have had my hairspray, but it was okay. So anywho, where is that fried chicken though? I don't cook fried chicken, but if you get some, baby, hey, give me a piece. I probably ain't gonna eat it because I gotta wait Monday. I don't want to eat no fried chicken. I will eat fried chicken. I had a doctor who used to be like, she used to tell me to eat fried foods 2 to 3 times a week. Like today I had fried fish because they always have fish on Friday. But I don't cook fried chicken. Fried chicken is messy. And let me tell you what, when I bought my house, I told one of the ladies at church, I said, I didn't know black people had a grill, like a fry daddy, and she went and bought me one. But then I would use it outside on the deck because if you fry chicken, you're gonna get a ring on your ceiling, and what we ain't gonna do is mess my property value up. In fact, one time I at that time I used to make spaghetti, and I weighed spaghetti on the cabinets and it flew on the ceiling. I was like, "Ooh, property value." But funny enough, I just had 15 containers of spaghetti sauce, and I don't even make spaghetti. My sister was like, "Bring me some of that spaghetti sauce." I said, "Well, girl, if I feel like it, I get somebody to give it out." She said, "Bring me some." I gave her 10. There was about 5 more left in there, and I got 2 more today from the food box. So, but someone was like, "You can put this in your okra." Okay, so I can make okra and tomatoes. So see how when that's laid flat, that looks so cute. At least it looked cute to me, and that's all that matters. I was gonna try to put a little gel in my hair, but I don't wanna. I don't want to make my hair too. Oh, Wild Cherry, Wild Cherry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, Wild Cherry, you know I still am doing donations because I got accepted to the in-flight program. Let me see. I got accepted to the in-flight program. Here go my paperwork right here. And I got, which is a Nashville entrepreneurship system where they help you with your business development. And I also got accepted into the Corner to Corner program. Okay, this is office ergonomics. I'm gonna tell y'all about that too, because I gotta set up my office. So, it's called pre-flight. So pre-flight, it's either $49 a month or $149 for the full program. And then this one is, and I also got accepted into Corner to Corner. So it says congratulations. And except they sent me a postcard, and I can't find a postcard. So this one is only $150, but the transportation to go each week is $30. But when my will, they said they can't give me all the transportation for the 10 weeks, so they just gave me a month's worth. And even sometimes they will cancel too, but I'm gonna work with that. And then my regular wheelchair driver, he charges like 75, but this time he told me to pay 70. But he can't say he gonna always be able to pick me up. So I'm gonna check it out. If I can drive my car, I might drive my car. But if I ain't, and probably I'm not, because having to walk and get my wheelchair out, that's a lot of effort. I'm gonna be tired and sleepy if I do all that. Because got joint issues and I got more obesity. Don't forget. So trying to think of the best of both worlds. If I have my wheelchair, I'm comfortable and I am able to preserve my energy. And then when I get tired, I can lay my head back on my wheelchair. Or if my knees start aching from gravity, I can raise myself up in my wheelchair and still participate. So the lady was like, "Is this a doctor's appointment?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm. You can't tell me it ain't no doctor's appointment because, baby, it is." Because they don't like to transport you unless it's for medical reasons. Medically, if I don't get a job and start learning how to make some money, I'm gonna die. So, baby, it's a medical anything y'all need it to be for y'all to come and get me is what it is. Okay, y'all know that song. What it is? What's up? Can I play a keep? I think my niece told me stop singing that song. I don't even know really where to go. I just know I've heard it before. And every time I say something that reminds me of one of them rap songs I didn't heard before in my life, I start singing it. Hey y'all, thank y'all for rocking with me. Please hit the like button. This is a part of what I'm talking about your dreams. You gotta have a dream come true, baby. Because Ella Fitzgerald said, how you gonna have... Okay, talk about the things you like to do. Ooh, you gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream. Hi, Naomi. How you gonna have a dream come true? Bow, 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 bow. So this is how I'm gonna pay for what I just told y'all. If y'all want to make donations, please do go ahead. But I'm gonna make up a ticket like this, and I'm gonna present it to businesses, and I'm gonna ask them to support me, and in exchange, I'm gonna offer to do resumes, writings, trainings for them, or give them my grant list. So I get about 200 grants a month, so I'm gonna ask them to do that. See, this is the thing, baby. If you want something, you're gonna have to dream about it. I can dream about you. If I can't hold you tonight. And then you're going to have to come up with a wild and crazy scheme to make it happen. Okay? Now, if I was a man, I'd go wash some cars. Oh, thank you. If I was a man, I'd go wash some cars, or something like that. I don't know. Oh, well, ask him, why, you gonna buy me a new outfit if I tell you? But how old was he? Was he a kid? Was he a big, or was he like a teenager or something? He was probably a little kid. And you know why? Because he heard his mama say something about you and your weight. That's why. Want you know what you talking about, Tammy McGee? You will never forget how to love. It may seem kind of crazy. Oh, he 40. Ask him to get some business, okay? You know what it is? He like you. He don't know what else to say either. Say, if you give me $50, I'll tell you how much I weigh. Okay? Grown it. He ain't got no money. He ain't got nothing else to say. Cause a grown man, unless he wants something, he ain't even gonna talk to you. But a little boy gonna talk like that. Oh, 40, bless his little heart, okay? You just never forget how. Oh, let me tell you what the little kid said. Okay, Naomi. My friend, the little kids, she said, me and my mama, we saw you on YouTube. We didn't know you exercise. We didn't know you could walk. And then she said, I can do jumping jacks. I said, let me see, girl. She got them jumping jacks on. You hear me? And then, her mom asked me, she said, I seen you on YouTube. Are you famous? I said, no, I'm not famous. I said, but I do have a whole lot of YouTube followers. I do have a whole lot of Facebook followers, but I'm not famous. I said, but that's so cute. I was like, oh my goodness. But you think that people would be famous with all them likes on there. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody was like, you just got some money. If I had some money, I wouldn't be begging y'all to support me. I would just tell y'all what I'm going to do. But at the same time, honestly, I'm going to tell y'all, honestly, I'm in the YouTube community, and TikTok is trying to get me over into a community. And it's like the education forum. It's very overwhelming. We have forums, we have classes, we have all this stuff. It's a lot to grasp. And because I'm taking the classes that I'm taking about, my weight loss support, it really helps me in every area of my life. And what it helps me to do is give myself grace. Because the IRS gonna see me a lot of time. They're gonna seize my property if I don't hurry up and start doing my taxes. But oh yeah, that's funny. That is really funny. I'm like, I don't really know if I want to be famous, but people in Russia know who I am, and people in Australia know who I am. But I'm just saying, I don't know. Probably more people gonna know that when I start acting. Ow, ow. And I'm like, you got to memorize a lot of stuff. I'm like, well, girl, you got to get in character. You're gonna have to do the thing, DebraAnnMatthews. When you set that goal, when I start training across the country, when I go to the president's fill in the blank, when they want me there, I'm gonna be there. When I go speak at the universities. And honestly, these are things that my mentors have done my entire career. So it's nothing new. It's just the topic. That's why if I don't get married, I'm going to go to Africa and I'm going to, girl, my friend lives in Monterrey, Mexico. They're from Monterrey, Mexico. And, oh, they know who I am. Hey, Monterrey. Yeah, Susanna's from Monterrey, Mexico. And that was the first person who told me her dad and her mom had 5 kids. They got a divorce, but her dad still kept taking care of the family. He just gone. Okay. And so I was like, that's what I'm talking about. But yes, thank you. I appreciate that. But what's most important is obesity and giving each of us grace and some tools so that we can understand food addiction and obesity since 2013 has been listed as a disease. It's kind of like so don't say I am obese. You say I have obesity, because you don't say I am cancer. You say I have cancer. And see how that's helping you out there? I think that's a stretch, but I'm gonna roll with it because we need things to help us understand. And even my doctor said something about, well, it's a choice. I said, but in terms of eating. But I said, you know what would make the choice less big is if Big Pharma wasn't encouraging us to eat for any other reason other than nutrition. So even my doctor, even though he's a very good doctor, but people have these judgmental attitudes about people with obesity. And so they call getting support obesity care. I love these terminologies. That's why when as soon as I get through rolling my hair, I was looking over these. This is the scientific presentation, the first one, and they allowed me to get the president allowed me to get this. He emailed me this so I can talk to y'all about it. But this is deep. I'm like, oh Lord, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Yes. Well, it's not that Mexican food is healthy. It's a combination of it's a combination of stress and emotional eating for those who eat emotionally, or mindless eating or eating for any reason other than hunger. So Mexicans eat tomatoes, peppers, chicken, beef, that all those different breads and stuff. And and they put a lot of which I got some in the food box. And I asked my friend, what are we gonna do with this? She said you can put it in your coffee. I'm like, okay. That's like when you make chaca, I don't know what it's called. It's like CHE, and you put it like I don't know what it's called. But anyway, it's just that once you learn to eat healthy, eat nutritious food, and you balance it when you eat. Like I had some lasagna Tuesday, and I ate this thing right here Wednesday, one of these Wednesday, and I ate some like they're like those potato chips, but they call them nutritious chips. I ate some of those Wednesday too. That's probably why I gained 1.4 pounds. But I was very mindful just to eat my cabbage, eat my chicken like that. See, it's just about balancing, balancing. And so that's really what it's all about, balancing and understand. They call it when you're looking for weight loss programs, treatment. So if this treatment doesn't work, you got to try this treatment. But I'm going to also encourage you to, in addition to the treatments, which are the pills, the shots, the surgeries, and all that, I'm going to also encourage you to look at non-surgical options too. Because I asked my teacher when we were at the conference, and I asked my coach the other day, and you saw him answering that on video. And I asked him, why is it that we think we need surgeries and pills and shots to lose weight? Because we've been taking dextrose since 1982. My mama had some dextrose in the cabinet, okay, growing up. So, why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think that we think we need to take pills? Even when I got desperate, I was like, I got to have the weight loss surgery. So, give me just a second. Let me try to find something. I bought these combs from TikTok. They was $4. I got $4 worth too. Even though I'll never roll my hair. Why do y'all think that we think that we need surgeries, pills, and Slim, girl, what you say? Yes, ma'am. We all did Slim Fast. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. That's an old player right there. Slim Fast is an old player. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So why do you think we need all of those things? What is it? What's going on with that? See, my hair a little nappy right here. If you're a beautician, give me a tip, honey, for my hair. But I can't. But I'm gonna tell y'all something else I'm doing. Why Nike ain't sent me no sponsorship packet? Y'all see me exercising Nike? Y'all see me doing what I do? I'm just doing it. 1,095 days. We need to go hashtag Nike sponsor DebraAnn. Come on, Nike. Send me a sponsorship deal. Write me a little check, Nike. Hook a sister up. But don't give me no boy shoes, Nike, because I don't want to wear no boy shoes. But that's another thing I'm going to start working on. I'm going to start working on getting sponsorships with, like, they could send me clothes or they could send me a check, whatever y'all want to do. But it got to be something I can wear. One company wants me to do that, But the largest size they have is extra, extra large or 1X. But they got some bad clothes, so I'm going to sign up for that if I can figure it out. But that stuff is complex. And it's too complex for me to be dipping into it right now. I got to calm my mind so I can focus on what I got to do. There's a book I'm supposed to have read last year. It's over there somewhere. I ain't read it yet. So see, I got things I got to do. I can't. God ain't gonna bless you with more if you can't handle what you got. And my room ain't clean. It ain't dirty, but it ain't clean. But I got some spider webs up there. Can somebody come over here and get them spider webs, please? Okay. I got a waist trainer and I got to do something. Yes, my coach told me don't do that. But I be like, Coach, the girlies got them. And Coach, I want one. He talking about, it's just going to make you sweat. You don't need that. And so I'll be like, but Coach, just like when I see some on YouTube, Coach, why can't I do this? He be like, and he'll get the chart and write it down. And when he get through with that, I'll be like, I don't care what you say, I'm doing it. I don't tell him that directly, but I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, Coach. I'm about to go get me some, whatever they just said. He don't pay me no never mind, because he know as soon as it don't go right, I'm going to be right back saying, but Coach, it didn't even go right. He going to explain to me again. I'm going, oh, okay. Because Miss Debra, don't listen, okay? So, fellas, if you want to know what's wrong with your girls, you got to get her attention, because you got to be able to lead her. She got to be able to listen. She got to be able to listen. Hey, you know what? I heard Ray Goodman and Brown on the radio the other day. You must be a special lady. Y'all know this song. And a very exciting girl. You got to be a special lady. Because you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Y'all know this song. My hair nappy in the back. This song. So, yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. But they look so cute. The girlies look so cute in their little waist trainers. But also, I'm still in my 400s. So, when I get down to 220 pounds, then we can talk about some stuff. That'll be, 200 pounds. We can talk. But, girl, we got some time. I think that we need all these things to lose weight is mainly because some of us just want a quick fix or lazy, to be blunt, instead of changing their diet and eat less. Wow, Cherry, that is so harsh. Because what is it about those things give you a quick fix? Now let's examine that. What is it about pills, surgeries, or any of that stuff that give you a quick fix? In fact, even if you get the bariatric surgery, any of those things, you're only going to lose 20% of your weight. So, like, if you weigh 200 pounds, 10% is 20 pounds. I don't know. It's 200% 40 pounds. So if I weigh, now I don't know if this is right. So y'all can give me the calculations and I can longhand it. But okay, let's see. Let me get my pen out. Let me get my piece of paper out. Okay, short fiction novel essay. Okay, let's use this paper for instance. Okay, so how do you calculate? Y'all got to tell me the formula. Because I know how to do math. I just have to, you got to tell me how to do it. Because when we went over what I'm about to say now in 4th grade, I wasn't listening with Miss Tate. So say if I'm 400 pounds and 20% of 400, the way you write that is 20% of, it's like times. So times 400. Oh, I know how to do that. Okay, so you go like 20% of 400. So let's say this. Let me do this. So you can draw out the O's. That's new math. Then you can just go 0, 2 over 0, 0. 4 times 2 is 8. That ain't right. That ain't how you do that. I'm just going to ask Alexa. Alexa, what's 20% of 400?
20% of 400 is 80.
Oh, I did get it right. See, I just wasn't confident. See, I can't. I got to conceptualize. So, 20. If I had the weight loss surgery, I'm only really guaranteed to lose 20% of the weight, and that's major surgery. And I'm gonna tell you, I have gone through all the classes twice for weight loss. My cousin said the waist trainer would hurt her stomach because it was so tight. Then one night she had to have an emergency baby. Yeah, that is true, because it squashes your organs. So 20%. Okay, Alexa, what's 20% of 300?
20% of 300
So that's 3. Alexa, what's 20% of 200?
20% of 200 is 40.
Okay, so if you weigh 200 and something, 20% of that is 40 pounds. If you weigh 300 and something, 20% of that is 60 pounds. If you weigh 400 and something, like me, so you really just guaranteed to lose 80 pounds. So I do appreciate that the weight loss facility, the weight loss community is telling us that now. That didn't stop me from I already been approved for the weight loss surgery, but the approval only lasts 2 years. So after a while, I saw the surgeon. I was like, I'm not gonna have the surgery because I had lost 33 pounds. I thought I was doing something till I got stuck and got stressed. And then I'm like, well, and then I asked my coach. I said, do you think I can do it? I asked my weight loss. She said, yeah, you can do it. And my weight loss teacher, Debra, you're doing it. So see, that's when we learned. One thing we learned in the weight loss goals session was do, don't do. What do you want to do? What don't you want to do? What do you want to do? And then the psychologist said, when I work with my patients, I'll tell them I can't help you lose 100 pounds, but I can help you lose 1 pound at a time, 100 times. So you've got to set a goal that when you set the goal, it's going to be a 10. So when you say, I know you can cook, yes, I can. But guess what? My goal is to get up, wash myself, brush my teeth, fix my hair, put on some clothes, put on some panties, and go to the gym. Go grab some fruit, grab some protein, grab some lunch. So when you come back, you'll have your food with you. That's all I got. Grab all these bags and put them on my wheelchair. I can't all that other stuff I can't do. Okay? But I know how to do it. It's just that in order to deal with my anxiety and to deal with my PTSD and to deal with my emotional, I went home this weekend and turned out 15 pounds. The week I had to go home, I lost 15 pounds. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, wild cherry, let's look at that. That sounds kind of crazy, but let's look at it. Taking pills is not healthy. Okay, talk about that. Explain that. And getting weight loss surgery is saying taking the easy way out. Okay, wild cherry. That sounds kind of crazy, but okay. So what makes you think it's the easy way out? Who even told you it was the easy way out? See how some of these things that we have in our thought process about weight, it is crazy. But talk to me about it. Let me understand what you're trying to say. How is taking the weight loss surgery the easy way out? What does that mean? Hey, Monterey, Novella, Leon, Mexico, you are so beautiful. Me? I'm so beautiful. Oh, thank you. You are so beautiful. To me, you're beautiful too. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Thank you. So let's talk about this, y'all. Okay, we're saying that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. What y'all talking? How is that the easy way out? What makes weight loss surgery the easy way out? Okay, so you got to think about your thoughts. And what makes the pills unhealthy? You got to think about what you're saying and explain it to us. Let us understand what you're saying. Let us understand what you're saying. Okay, talk to us. So, and the thing they talked to us about at the conference was that no one body can tell another body what they need to lose weight. And I've been saying that to y'all all along, that weight loss is personal, and it's something that each person has to decide what's in their best interest, and no one else can tell them, eat this, drink this, all the stuff. I mean, that sounds good. I love working out. My main issue is I always get hungry at night, and my anxiety is horrible late at night. I pray I get disciplined. Okay, now let me tell you what we learned with from Michelle Petties, and we are having a weight loss support group Monday at 4 Central Standard Time. You might want to join us. We're going to have Mind Over Meals in September. You might want to join us. Both of those are free. So what she teaches us, people think, oh, I don't have willpower, self-control, or discipline. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay, let's talk about this hungry at night. Do you eat breakfast? Let me just give you an example. If I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock, like this morning, I had watermelon, turkey slices, and an apple and a banana. 8 o'clock, I ate it. 8 a.m. There is nowhere in the world I'm hungry at all for at least 4 hours physically, because what hunger means is the hypothalamus sends a signal down to my stomach, which emits acid, and then it starts to it go all the way up here and make me feel that sensation. Go, ooh, I'm hungry. Ooh, my stomach go. Or sometimes you get a headache. Sometimes I get a chest pain. And now I know that's the truth, because when I ate a carrot, then all them sensations went away. So that's hunger. If you ate dinner at 5 o'clock and it's 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, ain't no way you hungry. So what Michelle says, are you hungry or something else? Okay. After you eat dinner at 5 o'clock, you got a migraine by 8, 9 o'clock? No such a thing. And you then ate 3 meals that day? So what it is you're something else. Every sensation in your body isn't hunger. We just call it hunger because that is a coping mechanism that we use. Now with me, like she brought me the chicken, the greens, and some sweet potatoes, French fries, and I had my cabbage with me. I actually am never. I don't even eat because I'm hungry. I eat because it's daytime time to eat. But and the reason is for me to get hungry, I need to not eat for a day and a half, and then maybe eat 1 or 2 meals a day until I feel the hunger signal. But most of the time, like when I ate this right here, it was because I was getting ready to get up here, and I was getting ready to talk to y'all, and I want to do something new, and I ain't got no money, and I need to figure out how to get some money and all the stuff. So what we learn to do, and I learned this too, and I'm telling you, we learn how to deal with our anxiety. So I'm going to tell you how to do that. And you'll see that with Michelle. We learn breathe. When I came home today, I took a nap in my garage. Wild Cherry, I don't think you're judging anybody, but I want you to explain that to me, because what you said really isn't fair. And you're saying it's the easy way out. So how is it that it's the easy way? You say weight loss surgery is the easy way out. So how is that the easy way out? You got to pay thousands of dollars for the surgery. What makes that the easy way out? And so I don't even know if you know the answer to that. Because sometimes that's what they call social psychology. When you hear things so much, you just believe it. And so stroll back up a little bit. Okay, well, you could just tell me. You know I'm trying to roll my hair. Let me scroll back up a little bit. Wild Cherry. Hold on. Let me look. Naomi, did that make sense? Let me look. Taking pills is not healthy, and getting weight loss surgery, taking the easy way out. But increasing your exercise and eating less takes determination and putting in tangible work. But that is just my opinion. So when you take the weight loss surgery and take pills, that's not tangible work? Okay, let me read that again. Hold on. Thank you for telling me that. Let me read that again. So you say the answer to increasing your exercise and eating less takes determination. Okay, increasing exercise. And eating less. So that's your definition for weight loss. Okay. It takes determination to increase your exercise and eat less and put in tangible work. Okay. 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 Okay, wait a minute. Read up from Naomi D-line message. Okay, let me look. Okay, wait a minute. I did. You want me to read your comments, Wild Cherry? I read that one. Oh, okay, the other one. Okay. I think we need all these things to lose weight is mainly because some of us just want a quick fix or lazy, to be blunt, instead of changing their diets or eat less. So we're lazy. Oh. Okay, that's kind of harsh, but okay. Okay. It has nothing to do with laziness. It's having to. It's not even behavior. It's a skill. That's what we. That's what Michelle teaches us. And this is something that you're going to have to get a good understanding of, which is why I I used to work out. I used to work out 6 days a week with my trainer. I mean, 6 days a week. I used to swim every day and then do 2 days a week with my coach. And on Saturdays, I used to exercise or go to the park and try to walk. I still was overeating and eating. I was still struggling with my eating. So I guess I wasn't putting in the work. But now on Wednesdays, I rest. On Saturdays, I do an activity. And today, my activity is stay at home and do nothing. And what made the difference is when I got a support group that explained to me what I do now and what I've lost over 170 pounds doing. And it has nothing to do with being lazy at all. It has to do with understanding the food. Understanding the food, first of all, is fake food. It's not even food. This is some chemicals in a container. It's not food. Broccoli, apples, bananas is food. And it's not even food either. Half of it is genetically modified. So, So it has to do with marketing, telling us to eat. Buy one, get one free. Happy hour, drink specials, 3 for $5, drive through now, all of that stuff. Come eat. Stressed out, let me have something to eat. So it has to do with the whole system of marketing that we've been receiving that tell us to eat for every other reason other than nutrition and energy. That's the two reasons that you should eat. Also making sure we're hydrated. They took the minerals out of the food, which was in the dirt, so that we could buy vitamins. So it's just understanding all that stuff. And understanding that those of us who are emotional eaters, we eat when we have an emotion, understanding how to understand the purpose of eating. The purpose of eating is for nutrition and wellness. Not because I'm stressed out, sad, getting ready to do some work. I used to drive my car in front of the store, send somebody with $1, give me some now. I'm like, I got to go home and do some work, so I need some candy to eat myself through it, child. And so learning that, one period of time, I used to keep a bag of carrots over here. So when I wanted to eat, I grabbed me a carrot. And then after a while, I stopped doing that. So now, like, I have an apple with me. I have some of my cabbage. I ate that. I had that snack. And sometimes, so my next message was saying that taking pills and getting unnecessary. Okay, you left out a word. Okay, isn't healthy nor is it natural. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I got you. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm glad to understand what you're saying. Yes. Okay. I asked Michelle, why did she think we get all this done? And I'm not saying I'm not going to get the weight loss surgery. I just told my doctor it's a last resort. I'm not saying I'm not going to take a shot. For me, I just don't understand when they say, oh, you're getting cravings. Sometimes if you get cravings, that means you're missing a nutrient. They like to suppress your appetite. Why do you want to suppress my appetite? If I'm hungry, then that's when I'm supposed to eat. But if I want to eat for any other reason other than hunger, that's head hunger. That's not true biological hunger. So, but we hear all of this over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over and over and over. Can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of the night? Y'all know that song. Can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of my life? Woo, that was by Karen White. Never met a man before. My grandmother and grandfather had their own farm, vegetables, fruit, also had their own chickens, pigs, cows, and then ever got to see both. That's what I'm talking about. 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 Oh, thank you, Naomi. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. So we got to understand that a lot of the messaging that we get is not healthy for us. It beats us up in ways that it shouldn't. But you know what? We're desperate. I'm desperate. Are you desperate to lose weight? I'm desperate, baby. I'm desperate to get my life back. I'm desperate to build my business and to make some money. I'm desperate to care for myself and to live my dreams. I'm desperate to get married so we can go to Tanzania. I'm desperate to go to Africa and dance with the Zulu warriors. Boy, pick me up, boy. Ow, pick me up, boy. Okay? I'm desperate to walk and get my life back. Even though I like riding in my wheelchair. I'm desperate to lose weight. I'm desperate to wear pretty clothes. I'm desperate. Are you desperate? Are you desperate to lose weight? So what I'm saying and what I do for myself, I give myself grace. I give myself grace. I'm desperate to be healthy and not to be sick. Can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of the night? Can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of my life? Oh, bless your heart. No, ma'am. Stop saying we're strong. We're not strong. We're strengthened. Ain't none of us strong. No human being is strong. And so, I'm smart, but ain't no human being strong. But let me tell y'all what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to start supporting me more. You can send super chat. That's fine. It goes through YouTube. They take some of that, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. But I need y'all to support what I'm doing more, because for me to go to Memphis, for me to go and try to build a business based on this weight loss stuff, it's going to take money. It's going to take, I have a car, but I can't put my wheelchair in my car, not my power wheelchair. And I can't push no manual wheelchair. I can't even get that manual wheelchair at the car because it holds 845 pounds. It's too heavy. So I need y'all to really support me. And, if I get, and there was a sponsor that was there. There was a sponsor that was there at the conference. If I get something that's a system that makes sense, the session that I sat in on, I met two people who took that. It starts with a C. If I get an opportunity to take something that makes sense, I don't need appetite suppressant. Some people said that they took the weight loss pill. It helped them to eradicate their food noise. Meditation will help you do that too. Count from 100 to 0. So I'm like, that's why what I do with Michelle and writing, I'm a writer. It heals. Writing, affirming, doing affirmations, it heals. Reading the word of God, it heals. And the more I do it, the better I get, child. And even sitting here rolling my hair with my arms, because my coach will be doing them exercises, girl. And having a dream. That's all. I don't have nothing else for y'all. All I got is a dream, baby. Okay? We're our dream girls. We can make you happy. Honey, we're your dream girls. Girls to make you happy. So, I'm telling y'all. And we're going to get there 1 minute, 1 day at a time. And even if I have the weight loss surgery, or if I don't, it's still not the easy way out. What's easy is, it's not even easy to calm yourself down. That's why I'm not doing anything tomorrow. In fact, the main reason I ain't doing nothing tomorrow, because I ain't got no money to do it with. But I'm learning to be at peace in my house. Calm down. You ain't gotta rip and run. You gotta calm it. Take it on down. Take it down. Down, down, baby. You're a street and a lady. Take it down. Take it all the way down. You gotta relax. You gotta calm down. You gotta relax. You gotta calm down. You gotta relax. You gotta calm down. You gotta take a breather. You gotta say, you are worth it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. You gotta say, I can do this. I believe I can fly. Hey, I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see you running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe in you. I need something to keep my hair rollers in. What y'all keep y'all hair rollers in? I need an organization tool. So I got to work on my thank you card. So those of you, if I have your address, I'm going to send you a thank you card. And I bought these a long time ago. It says, your support is such a blessing. And so I'm going to put that on there. And honey, I went to the post office to buy some stamps today. This book of stamps cost $15. Okay, I said, let me tell you something. I can't afford that. I got about 3 stamps left. I said, I'm gonna write the letters out and we're gonna work on them stamps later. Somebody gonna send me a donation about some stamps. Cause baby, the package I sent to my follower was $9, but she had sent me a cash up to send her that. So to send her the prizes that she won. I really need a silk scarf, but all I got is my handkerchief, so I'm gonna use it. But I need my hair next to this silk or satin, so I just put it on like this. But I'm gonna tell y'all about this right quick. Can I stay with you, baby, for the rest of my life? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I want to get my hair together so when I get married, I can look good for my husband. And all the stuff. Ow, ow, ow. See, I got my dreams. I got my dream. Getting ready for it. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit. It's called Breaking the Code, the Science of Weight and How to Use It to Your Advantage. It was presented by Dr. Robert Kushner he's a professor of medicine and medical education at Northwest University, Feinberg School of Medicine in Chicago. Oh, he gave us his email address too. Okay, good. I'm going to email him. Okay. Now, let me tell you this. This is the disclosure of the conflict of interest. He serves on the medical advisory boards for ABBVIE, Altumene, Antag, AstraZeneca, Boehringer Ingelheim, Curex, C-U-R-A-X, that's the one I served on, Eli Lilly, Nova Nordisk, Regeneron, Structure, and Weight Watchers. Now, let me tell y'all what that means, that he gets a lot of money for serving on those boards because he's a doctor and he's a professor of medicine and medical education. So he has a lot of insight to help them with what they're trying to do with his weight loss pills. So believe you me, he makes cheddar, okay? So what he talked about was 3 cutting edge topics I'm going to cover. 2 fundamental biological factors led to obesity and associated health risk: appetite deregulation and lipotoxicity. Alexa, what's the definition of lipotoxicity?
From frontierson.org. Lipotoxicity is associated with the altered metabolism and function of different organs, including heart, skeletal muscles, liver, kidney, pancreas, and brain.
So what that means in real English is that means appetite deregulation, like how you're hungry and then you're hungry and they have this one medicine, this one company, they said that people want it, they eat, but their body keeps telling them to eat. It's a rare thing, but if you suffer with that, they got some medicine for you. So lipotoxicity just means all the organs that are affected, that can be affected by obesity. Okay, the 2025 Lancet Commission recommendations to reframe obesity. This is the thing, reframing how obesity is categorized, how we're to think about it, and all the stuff. That's what this is about. How GLP-1 medications are transforming obesity care. And what they call with us working on our weight is obesity care. So I had done this one last year. I always talked about definitions and things like that. So I'm gonna circle this. This is an important reframing is obesity care. This is 37 pages long. So I'm actually just gonna go through 1 or 2 things. It was so good when I was listening to it. I was like, well, I got to get a copy of this so I could go through it. But I can't remember everything he said about it. But I'm just going to tell y'all what I remember. Okay, energy intake, okay. So basically, appetite dysregulation. We eat food, energy intake. We're eating food for energy intake. And then thank you. And then energy expenditure fire, I guess that comes out, we do the BM. So what he's saying, organ system impairment, lipotoxicity, adipose tissue. Well, this isn't adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is what's on my legs. And he was saying that, I don't know what he was saying, so I'm not going to make that about, I don't know. Regulation of body functions is necessary to maintain internal stability and health. Health temperature, human temperature distribution. 95% of people have an average body temperature between 96 degrees and 99 degrees. Okay. Okay. Regulations of energy balance. Increase energy caloric intake in gestation of proteins, fats, and carbs. Genetics this is what he was saying. One reason why you can't tell everybody what that one person should do everything, because weight is still based on eating and releasing, but it still depends on genetics, behavior, environment, and psychosocial factors. If you grew up in a family where y'all didn't have a lot to eat, you're gonna feel like you're gonna always have food around. I got $300 worth of food in the closet right now I need to give away. But Don gave me the money to buy it because he talking about the world coming to an end. We need emergency food. And my whole house is full of food. And I'm going to give it away because why do I have all this food in my house? I ain't going to eat it. I don't even want to eat it because I'm sure not going to cook it unless somebody comes over and cook it. So I'm like, where did I get that from? I think it's because in Clarksville, they're always talking. Somebody bought a storm shelter and put it in their backyard in case something, something happens, they can go live underground. That's probably weighing on my psyche. I don't know. So, decrease energy calorie expenditure, basal metabolic rate, physical activity, energy to metabolize food. I don't know what point he was trying to make there, but it was really good. Of course, he knows this stuff. The gut and adipose tissue and send signals to the brain to regulate appetite and energy balance. This is what we know for sure. That's why. That's what all of these pills and all of these surgeries do right here. It hits that part of your brain. So it does change your brain when you do all of those things. And oh my goodness, I remember Lefton. I have to call my other coach. We're gonna talk about this since I got this map. So it affects all of that. In people predisposed to developing obesity, so they're saying developing obesity because now obesity is a disease. Part of it is a setup, but the other part, okay, we're gonna go with that because this is where we're going. Okay. In people predisposed to develop obesity, and that means if your mama fat, you're gonna be bad. If you developed a nervous twitch where you always was eating as a kid for some reason, you just kept eating, that's environmental. So you're going to be predisposed. Kids have a huge obesity rate now. If your husband kept you from eating and you were starving and eating off the floor or something, that's environment. And that affects you your whole life. And you may get fat. Some people get fat, so if there's starvation, they won't starve. I'm serious. If you've had trauma, rape, abuse, molestation, domestic violence, your body may just say get fat to protect you or something. I mean, it's true. So when they use this word predisposed to developing obesity, because I was trained very well as an educated researcher, I catch what he doing. But you might not catch it, but I catch it. But I'm just telling you. Appetite cues are enhanced and fullness cues are muted, permitting a sustained positive energy calorie balance. This leads to expansion of body fat that exceeds a healthy storage capacity. So part of it is, like somebody said, they're always hungry. If you're always hungry, you don't know when your body is full. So in order to get there, we used to do this in Way Down Workshop. Wait to get hungry. Sit and eat. Eat half of what's on your plate. But baby, them some rules. I ain't done none of this stuff. All I do is fix my plate. Of course, I have a scale. I have a scooper. I know how much I'm supposed to eat. I eyeball it and call it a day. And I don't have to ask myself, am I full? Because I really don't like to eat. That's why I was eating my cabbage right now, like hours after dinner. Because it takes me 2 or 3 hours to eat my food. Even at lunch, I put my mixed vegetables in with my cabbage because I ate some beans and cornbread and fish, and that was enough. And I had some potato chips and a ginger ale because my stomach was hurt. And see, them potato chips make my body feel good. It do. It calms my stomach down. It's probably nerves. I don't know. And them people at Ajax were getting on my nerves because they was all fussing and fighting and they were just being catty old folks. And I was like, oh, okay. And then somebody came in who had a bad odor, and he's a wheelchair. I think he's a veteran or something. But I'm like, oh, I had to go outside because I couldn't take it no more. I just couldn't take it. So Miss Debra had a good time. Oh, look at my lake. We had a good time. So I got this one because it matched my room. It was Hawaiian day today. Let me put my Hawaiian scarf on. So we can deal with appetite cues through our wellness and weight loss support group. Because I'm telling you, if you're not, I'm gonna tell you something. When they were talking about all this stuff, people were like, "Yes, that's me. I can't stop eating." I mean, they were just testifying because they're giving them. This is just my opinion. They're giving them the reason to not be accountable to relaxing. Let's count 100. Check this out. 199. Let's do that till we get to one. I couldn't do it for a long time. Sometimes I fall asleep trying to do it. I don't even try to do it now, but if I do need it, I go 199. 98. I can do it till about, I can do it. My mind might be racing, but the fact that I even tried it, bless my soul. So, some of this scientific stuff is because he getting a check. I'm just saying. But, in the big scheme of it, capitalism gonna be capitalism. That's all I gotta say. Deregulated gut-brain axis rewards and increased cravings and thoughts of food. Hunger center. So that's the stress part. That's in the back of your brain. Increased hunger, reduced fullness, and less content between meals. Gut hormones. So satiety hormones. GLP-1, GLP, amylin, and glucagon. Those are the things that deal with that whole thing. And then hunger hormones, ghrelin deals with hunger hormones. So that's what the weight loss shot is doing to you. Okay. GLP is glucagon like peptide. GIP is glucose dependent insulinotropic polypeptide. I know my friend, she been taking GLP-1. She's like, she don't even feel like eating. But when I drove up and got something to the drive-thru, she got something right on with me. But it wasn't a lot, but she did get something. Food noise. Okay, we hear a lot about food noise. Persistent, intrusive thoughts about food that are disruptive to daily life and make healthy behaviors difficult. Okay, now people, y'all come into this. Food noise questionnaire. I find myself constantly thinking about food throughout the day. My thoughts about food feel uncomfortable. I spend too much time thinking about food. My thoughts about food have negative effects on me and on my life. My thoughts about food distract me from what I need to do. Okay, who has something to say about that? Now, some of the people who took these medicine, especially the CURRAT, those two people that I met at the conference, one of them said that it helped them not to have food noise. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm just telling y'all, let me tell y'all something. VAMP, baby, visualizations, affirmations, meditation, and prescriptive writing. If you having food noise, is my skin so easy to tear? My question is, my skin so easy to tear? Your skin easy to tear. You better go to the emergency room. Does it hurt? I'm not a doctor, honey. I don't know. That's a whole lot of things that could be. Did you take some antibiotics that you're allergic to? Some. So this is a 5-point Likert type scale questionnaire. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I spend the most money on is eating and buying groceries. I do, other than paying bills. And I order groceries every week, 4 times a month. And then I realize, girl, please. But when I get in my car, I think about, where can I go eat? But I don't do it. But I think about it. But if I give when I wasn't feeling good, I gave into it and I just ate. But I didn't eat too much. I just bought something to eat because I'm used to eating in my car. But when I'm stressed, then I like to reach for food. But that's a very much a learned behavior. Because when I reach for an apple, the other day I bought 2 apples and a banana. I ate 1 apple and I said when I got ready to go to sleep, I said, well, I can't wake up in the morning. I said, well, I can't wait till I wake up in the morning so I can eat my banana. But then when I woke up, I didn't even eat my banana. I took it with me and ate it on the way or ate it with my other breakfast. So what they're saying, thank you, Sarah, thank you. What they're saying is that as if these behaviors, intrusive thoughts, that they're alluding to the fact that they're getting ready to introduce medicine that can help you with your thoughts. And people have been saying that. But I say to you that there are other natural ways to handle this. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what to say. But it was still good. Okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm not going to keep you that much longer. A new way to think about obesity. Obesity results from genetic and environmentally driven dysfunction of the normal body fat regulatory mechanisms, leading to an inappropriately elevated body fat. Overeating does not cause obesity. This is new. Check this out. Obesity causes overeating. Undereating does not fix obesity. Fixing obesity leads to undereating. That's deep. Yes, it is, Sarah. It's in the description. Just look in the description and it'll say, thank you for supporting my channel. You can Cash App or Venmo. It's DebraAnnMatthews. And not DebraAnnMatthews with a number. It's just DebraAnnMatthews. And it'll say, let me write it for you because that's my resume title. Let me write it for you. But it'll be DebraAnnMatthews. And you'll see hashtag let me write it for you. But that's it. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So what I'm telling you, and I'm going to go over this, and the president, who he gave me these copies, is 37 of them. This is from Northwestern Medicine. That's where he's at, Northwestern. His name is Dr. Robert Kushner, and his hashtag is Dr. Robert, Kushner. So these are new definitions, new concepts that are being promoted by the Obesity Action Coalition. And every time I get involved with research and learn something, it makes my journey, it encourages my soul. So I want to tell you that, I'm desperate. I'm desperate to lose weight. And I know that some of us are desperate to lose weight, but I want you to know that we have hope. We have hope. And I'm sitting right in the bed, baby. I'm in my bed right next to that bed. That's the bed. 228 pounds down. Okay? Had somebody come over here and cook my food today and Wednesday. But whatever it takes, baby. Gonna ask people to support me with what I got to do because I got hope. And the only way I'm going to get there is ask for help. Use the tools available to me. We have a therapeutic physical therapist. I'm going to go to him next month. I got to see how much the copay is. I got to budget. If I can't afford it, I might not be able to go to October. But I want to go to him because he's a black doctor. He's a physical therapist. And he may be able to help me with, he has some weight things. Maybe there's some different stretches and things I can do. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. I'm desperate, Sarah. You know how many people, when I noticed this, even before I got sick, there were people who weighed less than me, who were in wheelchairs and scooters. I would see them and walk up to them and be like, what's wrong with you? So I am fortunate to still be here. I'm fortunate to be on this journey, and I'm getting my life back. I declare I'm getting my life back. I want my life back. And this is how I'm a middle girl. I talk all the time. So I might as well get on YouTube. But otherwise, I'd be calling my sister, waking up in the middle of the night talking to her. So we're gonna look at this. We're gonna come back to this, a new way to think about obesity. Okay, and so we're gonna examine it. We're gonna examine it, and we're gonna get inspiration. We're gonna get inspiration. So, uh, oh yeah, the more I drive my car and exercise and move, then I can get up good. I used to sit in my car for 2 hours because it was uncomfortable to get up out of it. But this is, and see, half of that I feel hungry all the time. You're probably more thirsty than anything, and you got to put some hydration IV in your system. And so we get this one from the food box because he didn't even give me any this time. I'm gonna have to text Jeff and see if they got any because these things cost $10. I went. It's been treated, but with sweating, it's not everywhere. Nastan cream do help. Just asking, is there something you would use? I would really enjoy your channel. I use your method. It works. Have lots. Oh, wonderful, honey. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, baby. I can't even tell you. I don't know nothing about that, baby. Because if my skin was something, I don't know. I mean, my skin don't be doing nothing but need some lotion on it. Like my legs, I was looking at my big old legs. I was like, girl, you better put some lotion on big old legs, girl, up at the top. Oh yeah, my coach works good with me because I've had coaches yell at me and scream at me and make me do stuff I ain't want to do. I did it, but I ain't want to do it. I had an attitude about it. My coach, it takes somebody special to work with somebody like me. Cause I need that, and he can amputate a body part. He can pull a teeth out. He can do all the stuff because he's a special forces military person. So, oh yeah, thank you. Yes, that's why we're here. Lose weight with me. Even if you don't have a weight problem, but you have the weight of the world on you, we invite you to lose that too. We got to do it together. See, together, everyone achieves more. Okay. Together we all achieve more. And so, yes, ma'am. And that's why we're working together, and we're going to put some things together for people who are 100, 200, and 300 pounds overweight. Thank you, Just Grateful. Thank you. How did you enjoy your trip? Oh, it's wonderful. That's what I'm telling you about. That's one of the sessions right there. And I got more material. I'm going to be publishing it. I mean, I'm going to see, I got all this material and all this stuff. I'm going to be sending out, telling y'all all the stuff. I'm going to be sending it where y'all can get this too. I'm going to post it up. I got to get it to it. I got lots of stuff to get to. We got free materials you all can just request. They'll send it to you free. And we'll be able to get the information, get inspiration, get ideas to help us with our journey. Because, baby, it ain't nothing. They even got the teenage journey. It ain't nothing you can't do with some if you have support, okay? So I'm telling you, we're going to get down with the Obesity Action Coalition Conference, okay? We're going to get down with that, okay? So just God bless all of us. Give yourself grace. Stop beating yourself up. And then before you know it, you're going to be making strides because you got to pay attention. But baby, I put my big girl panties on, y'all. And I put my panties on today. I was so happy. And then I bought me an extra pair in case I need to change them. Because I was like, and I bought me 10 pair last week. Because I'm like, you wearing your panties on from now on, girl. Put my panties on. I put my panties on. I got my big girl panties on. Because when you have your big girl panties on, what? You going to do it. Y'all know I look skinny right here. See? I look skinny right there. When you have your big girl panties on, you pay attention. And that's what it's all about. We're paying attention. And we're moving with grace. And we're giving ourselves the same grace that we give to others. Y'all are so gentle with others. But you better be gentle with yourself, girl. And that starts with me, honey. Starting with me. Starting all over again. It's gonna be hard on us. But guess what? But we're gonna make it. Starting all over again. It's gonna be rough on us. But I swear we'll make it. Even though God don't want you swearing, He wants you to promise. But I'm telling you, you told me you needed more time, more space, more freedom, free to. Ooh, I wanna be close to you. We're gonna do this, y'all. And you know what's amazing? I'm 15 pounds away from how much I weighed before COVID. And I'm thinking about next July. Can you believe? What if I'm 100 more pounds down more than I am now? And I'm still in the 400s. What if I weigh like 300 and something next summer? Like 350 or 325? First of all, when I get to 325, y'all ain't gonna be able to call my name. Don't call my name. Just get on my channel and look. Don't call my name. Don't say my name. Don't even look at me. Just get on my YouTube channel and cover up like this right here and listen to what I say. I ain't gonna know how to act. Oh Lordy, I ain't gonna know how to act. Y'all ain't gonna. There's a song called "Just Call My Name," and I'll come running. I'm gonna be right there. You ain't gonna be able to call my name. Is that not amazing? I told my weight loss facility, I was like, Michelle, I'm about to get an attitude. I done dropped 4 more pounds in a week. I'm like, I'm about to get an attitude with you. And I just want you to know, don't let me lose another pound. I'm gonna have an attitude for real. Isn't that amazing? All the times I ever lost weight, I never thought about continuing to lose weight. But I have the support I need. So I don't have to think about nothing else. And I gave away a bag of clothes that's smaller that somebody told me to get. But that's okay because people give me clothes all the time. And I got an appointment on September the 11th to go to the place that you get free clothes. So, I can get some clothes like in a 3X and a 4X and a 2X if they cute. But they got a lot of 4X, things I can wear maybe now. So we're praying for that. Yeah, I know I have a hard time finding winter boots. And I have my 2 coats I got to put in the cleaners. But hopefully this one sponsor may give me a coat. And it's like a 2X. I can't wear no 2XL. But you never know. Because sometimes they might be bigger. But you don't know, girl. I don't know. The boots still big. But you don't know. But we are definitely going to keep going over this material. I want y'all to learn all. And then those of you who live in Mississippi, in Arkansas, I want you to come up to Memphis for the day on December 6th. Come up December 5th. Get you a hotel room now because our hotel's expensive in Memphis. And we're going to go to that weight loss, to the obesity training there. It's a free training with free breakfast from 9 until 12. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I just want to thank y'all. Give yourself grace. Have a great night. There's a new movie with Eddie Murphy and Keke Palmer on Amazon Prime. I'm finna watch it now. I wanted to watch it, but I knew it was gonna be good. I'm finna watch it now. So check it out. Let's talk about it, okay? Peace and hair grease. Thank you. Please hit the like button and please consider donating because I still need donations, okay? Thank you. You know what I'm trying to do. Y'all know what I'm doing is good. It's good for me. It's good for you. And we're going to work this together. If you have a dream come true, if you have a business and you make me a donation, if you put your email address, put donation and put your email address, I'll email you these grants. If you want to have a business, I'll email you some of these grants. There's one that's for North Carolina. It ends on August the 15th. So if you make a donation, in the subject line, put donation and then put your email address. Then I'll know to email you a list of these grants. Because you know what? If you support me, I'll support you. If you make a donation and you need a resume, then you can email me your resume and I'll hook it up for you. I mean, I might have to interview you. If it's a lot, you're gonna have to pay for it. But if it's something I can tweak and help you, I'll do that. Okay. Thank you so much. Please, please, please continue to support what I'm trying to do. Continue to give yourself grace and have a good time, honey. Because if you don't have a dream, you gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Bow, 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 bow. Peace and hair grease. I appreciate y'all. Bye.